Gabby Gonzalez is live in our own parking lot. So Gabby, just how many of these thefts are police investigating right now?
Well, in about the last 6 weeks, there's been a dozen of these cases. The thieves look through the window, see that there's no one in the driver's seat, that the key is right there in the ignition. It's a perfect opportunity, and they don't need any sophisticated equipment to just get away with a car. The winter months come with extra duties for a car owner. Heating up the car before hitting the icy road. But leaving your car idling in the driveway can bring some unwanted attention.
If you just basically place your property out there and, advertise that you're willing to give it away, it's going to be taken.
Cars across the city being stolen while the owner is just steps away inside the house. The latest cases happened over the weekend. One car taken in the daylight hours Sunday after the owner left it idling for just minutes in the 1300 block of Fremont. The same scenario played out in the 1500 block of East Donald Street.
It makes me think twice about leaving my key in the ignition and kind of letting it go.
Some of the people we're finding doing this are doing this repetitiously. People are doing this for transportation.
Now, despite the risk, it's a common practice. Just 2 blocks away from the latest theft, we found this car left idling for more than 10 minutes. Do you ever let your car idle?
Only if my dog's in the car, because I know if somebody tries to open the door, they're going to get bit.
A lot of the cars have been recovered days later, but not in the condition the owners last saw them in.
We had a car that was stolen from Elkhart in a very similar situation, was brought here to South Bend a couple of weeks ago. There was a shooting that occurred inside this car, so this victim got a car back covered in blood and with a bullet hole inside of it.
So police are warning residents, don't become the next target.
Just don't do this in any sector of South Bend, in any sector of the county. It's just something that's just rampant.
And I talked to one of the victims who had his car stolen yesterday. He says it was just a matter of minutes that they left that car unattended. They look out the window and the car was gone. They think they actually spotted it around town last night. And that's something that police tell me has happened. They've found the stolen cars just a couple of days later, just ditched somewhere, and then they have to get it back to the rightful owner. Guys.
Okay, so is there a big spike in the number of car thefts compared to last year, Gabby?
Well, when you look at the 6-week span, there definitely is. Captain Phil Trent telling me that you have to be really careful because this can also affect car insurance rates for people in our area. When those car insurance companies see that there's a higher number of car theft, that might impact your rates here, even if you're not a victim of these stolen cars. So it's just something to watch out for. Look at your neighbors' cars, too, if they're idling in the driveway, just to make sure we don't have any more of these cases.